Section 6 now. Castle of Ice and Snow. It's a decent length one. Castle of Ice and Snow End. Oh boy. And still giving us Napoleon Bonaparte. Well, Napoleon's cool. I am going to switch over to Melt for now. Because Napoleon's just taking a little too long to kill the assassins, you know? Just a little too long, you know? You know. Burp. You're gonna have to sleep now? That's alright, man. That's alright. Thanks for stopping by, Infinity, and hope to see you in the next one, which will likely be tomorrow. Probably a little bit later than what I started today, though, because I do work tomorrow. Senpai, look. Those birds are back. Doesn't that mean we're near another one of those patches of land between ice and fire? Wait. They're Hungen and Munin. Odin's eyes. Are these the twin ravens? I don't think we saw any birds around Gerda's village. Given what she said, animals are pretty rare here. Since they have fish in the village pond, they may be more used to aquatic life.
Huh? You don't say. So you two can see those birds too.
Why wouldn't we?
It's a good thing. Those birds are good size for us.
Ominous. Mysterious, more like it, actually.
They've guided me this whole time I've been here. Even led me to you two.
Huh? Those specific birds, really?
Kidding, obviously. Now come on. This morning we need to pick up the pace of this march. Go ahead and activate those thruster things. We're almost at Her Majesty's castle.
We're off to see the Queen of Snow. So Elsa. It was indeed a castle, a lonely, solitary castle. At a glance, you could tell it was meant as a home for someone important. A castle of snow and ice, plainly made for royalty. It had nothing in the way of defenses as a fortress might. The first and most important consideration in its design had plainly been beauty. For still in proper human history, this castle would be considered an architectural masterpiece.
Well, here in this Lostbelt, it's the largest building around. Not that exactly a high bar to clear. A castle of ice and snow, a kind of temple, where a real-life goddess resides. The one and only castle in this whole Lostbelt, standing tall in the northern part of Oslo Fjord, in the Scandinavian peninsula. Oslo in proper human history. I'll say this, it sure looks like a place where the ruler of this icy land would live.
Foo! How do we get in?
Through the back.
Going back. Ooh, icy dungeon texture.
You probably figured it out by now, but this isn't my first time here. I tried picking in once before. As you can imagine, it didn't go particularly well. But that wasn't all for nothing, right? I may have not left much with the way of the spoils, but I did get info.
Yeah, that's a little odd. You were famous for leading an army, man.
Damn straight. I know what her experience are supposed to be like in my head, but it's hard to put it into practice. It's not like I was overconfident in my power or anything, I was mostly just curious to see how far I could go. Plus I have a few reasons for doing it. I might have not taken them down, but I did learn a few things. One of them was this underground passage leading to the castle's main building. Just walk across the big bridge up top, you'll get swarmed by a mountain of envoys. Guess it's just in their nature. Down below is a much easier, not nearly as heavily security down there. Yeah, I figured this would be the case. She didn't increase security after I broke in, so that must mean she doesn't see me as an enemy. But she definitely knows we're here. That's just who she is. She's the real deal. There's no telling how strong she might be. Be ready to face her when we get up to the castle, because I promise you, she'll be waiting.
Right. Got it. Fo. Senpai, Napoleon, there are magical energy signals up ahead. Is that?
No, those are just ice beasts that decided to make this place their home. Let's take them out and be on our way. Artillerymen, forward.
March! Forward, march! Up. I actually don't know how artillerymen march. Oh no! Whatever shall I do against this terrifying foe? I don't think I can overcome this mighty beast of ice. It's so very scary and dangerous. That doesn't go there. You still have water in you. 2 of them. I am ever so screwed. There's no way I can handle 2 of these mighty beasts. I would actually lived. It's kind of funny. I was making fun of it. Yeah. Crit wasn't enough. So close, but so far. More crit stars, please. The last wave is probably gonna have something big. Probably even a giant if I had to hazard a guess. No, it's not. Because it's all assassins. That's right. I am a dum-dum. Sometimes. Ooh, a big boy. Big or not, it is still deader than a doornail. Because I've got NP on my side. What do they have? Fangs. Made of ice. Are these things even actually alive, or are they just animated ice sculptures? Because they look like just animated ice sculptures when you really think about it. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. Ooh, didn't still melt. That's actually shocking. I mean, you got this one, so. You're allowed your occasional bad days melt. It is cold, and you are a literal sentient slime, so maybe you're just freezing up a little bit. I forgive you, Melt. Melt is a good girl. She is. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And we got on a Lenogu. Some old material here.
I swear, what the hell do those things eat to get so damn big? Anyway, we weren't too loud, right? I was careful with my cannon. No, don't say it. I should have known from the moment I materialized with this giant cannon that I wasn't really going to be the great at covert ops. Doesn't look like a castle garrison is about to storm us, but it's probably too much to hope they didn't notice. Well, may as well keep going. There's a staircase leading up not too far ahead once we get there.
The Queen will be waiting for us.
Sure will. Maybe that cigarette guy too. We're not here for a rematch, so you might not have a choice. But you might not have a choice. Alright, let's get a move on, Private.
I want to be a commander. Or a general. Or a Grand Poobah. Oh wow, we're actually out of AP. I didn't even realize. Also, I need to claim these. There we go. Also, because you did send the request, and I remember I need to check, and it says accept. Got a pretty good setup here. Mama Raiko, level 92. Jean, Tesla, Sumanai, Zerker Toki, Anastasia. Yeah, you got a pretty good setup here. Except. I said except. There we go. Woo! And golden apple. Because I love me some golden apples. And it's still Napoleon. It is a question mark one here, though. But still, Napoleon's here. I'm going to keep Melt in the front line. It's alright. It's alright. No worries. No worries. It looks pretty good as it is. Mama Raiko being so high-leveled, you know, that's pretty solid. It's beautiful. I mean, we made our way to the castle. It seems to be the throne room, scanning for magical energy. Now! Getting powerful magical energy signal from the entire place. So the castle itself is emanating magical energy. Yes, I suppose it would. I made this castle out of ice and snow, and my own magical energy. You may as well be standing within me. You can't even sense the stone standing nearby, can you? That's because these walls are hardened snow. The very same snow that falls across by Scandinavia. Fo! Kyom! voice.
Well, that didn't take long. Ha! Old Queen here sure likes to make an entrance, doesn't she?
A god is eternal. A god is absolute. In ancient times, humans saw gods in everything, but in my world, my Lostbelt, there's only one. If God is everywhere, in all things, then so am I. But if God has incredible power, then so am I. I am told the gods are gone in proper human history. I am told they are reduced to divine spirits, that humans never see them. It must be painful living in such a world. To think that humans have no choice but to bury the objects of their worship deep in their hearts, that they must rely on idols instead of the true deities. But in this world, I exist. You may bow your heads and kneel before me, human children. I am Scotty, and I shall love you as my own.
It's really her. I'll bow my head in respect to you, though.
She really does look like Skyla.
Foo-foo!
Is that the only part of my name that draws your attention? Ah, yes, I remember now. The crypto told me you are acquainted with the heroic spirit from proper human history. Skaha, the Celtic warrior, was it? Regrettably, I know almost nothing about her. But I do know all about you. I'm told you fought bravely within that lump of metal you call the Shadow Border. You also rescued one of my precious human children. It seems you caused an unfortunate incident in Village 23 arising from a misunderstanding, but I forgive you. I forgive all of it. I shall love you as my own children. You did well to survive the demonic sword assault. That is how it should be. I do not wish for any living thing to suffer under such pain more than once.
Maybe we can reason with her. Probably not.
I think so, Senpai. I can even sense genuine affection in my words. But at the same time, her magic energy is such that I can't even begin to process it, swelling the entire castle. What's more, it's so concentrated that I almost feel like I'm going to pass out. It's enough to kill any normal creature instantly. It even reminds me of Seven's Singularity, the massive magical energy in that atmosphere there.
That's a real generous of you, Your Majesty. Does that mean you're putting us under your protection?
Ah, it's you, the Archer, whose name escapes me. You are alive because I wish it to be so. How about that? Is that enough of no, I love you?
Damn, my name's not that hard for you to remember, huh? I'm Napoleon Bonaparte. I used to be an emperor, now I'm a hero of humanity. That's the second time I've told you that.
Huh, forgive me, Archer. I have no interest in names or deeds of those from human history. Naturally, I permit you all to exist here in Scandinavia. I am God here. There are only two possibilities I have for you. Simple question. Do I kill you or love you? I have decided to grace the three of you with my love. I will therefore not kill you, that said. I will not be telling you where the Tree of Emptiness is. I just suggest you not pursue it further. You mean to cut it down, do you not? That'd be a sin even I could not forgive. As for the paper moon, you are free to do with it as you will. Of course, I imagine its current owner may have something to say about that.
Ha! So what, you want us to put on a little show for you and fight for them for it?
That's not the worst idea, but no. I had something else in mind. Third. You called for me, my goddess. Capture them.
Oh?
They have not yet broken the seam, but I expect they have begun to form a crew. As such, they may enjoy my love here. They enjoy my love here where I can watch us closely. Understood. Command received, Scotty. What should I do if the target resists? Do not kill them. They are too precious. They too are my precious children. As you wish. Then I will attempt to neutralize them without killing them. Once I activate my White Swan Mystic Code, I will engage my light spear's combat function. It's difficult to accurately gauge her magical energy inside this castle, but she's much more powerful than the Envoy. She's a Valkyrie.
Ha! Obviously, she's one of the originals that used it as a base model. She and her two sisters led that entire army. We should be thanking your lucky stars we get to see her for ourselves.
Limited forgiveness born of false love. You're not wrong there. Destructive, you're not wrong. Limited forgiveness indeed.
She's Thrud. And she's the daughter of Odin himself. She's a demigod who's been around since the age of gods.
Demigod?
Oh. Don't be afraid. Don't retreat now. Her Majesty here herself is watching, so let's show her what we can do.
Scotty, permission to release a most will seal to unforeseen possibilities in combat. Fighting alongside one would greatly reduce the difficulty of restraining the targets without killing them. Granted, use them well, Thrud. Thrud? We'll just open the floor and something's coming out of it. Is that a giant? Is he the same kind of mask as the other giants we've seen? It's also chained down by.
Doesn't sound chained anymore.
Scratch, that chain just went flying and the giant is coming right at us.
We didn't even see any giants on the ground on the way here. Guess this place is still full of surprises.
Causing to must well established. Commencing target neutralization. Engaging combat mode. It is time we learn the power of the goddess's servants. People of proper human history. Dance, my human children. Dance. Show me how fiercely your passion burns.
That's totally not something somebody who's evil would say. Dance so I can see how your passion burns. Totally something a good person would say. Right, everybody? Right. Right. Fatal battle. Thrud and a Mooseful. That's a fire giant. Thrud, though, that's not going to be an easy fight in the slightest, because I don't have a saber with me. Fudge. Same here, same here. Actually, has there been any announcements on that part? I haven't checked the Reddit in a while. Mooseful is going to be hard. But the Valkyries, or Thrud is going to be even harder. No, it does not look like there's any announcements on the subreddit yet. Excuse me. I gotta go all out here. That Mooseful is the more dangerous of the two. Simply because it's a zerk. And it's got a monstrous health bar.
Part of the young.
Go, Melt, go, Melt, go. Melt the Mooseful to slag and go. I don't know. But man, Scotty would make this fight so much easier. Like, imagine how much stronger your Melt would be. Not bad. Come on, crit. Yes. Ooh, that was a crit. Melt isn't the best image for these kind of bosses. Yeah, probably not. To be fair, I didn't know that we were going to be fighting a Valkyrie. Because it was a question mark, and usually those have lots of cavalry classes. Or they have demon god pillars, which I suppose technically isn't possible. I shouldn't say that, should I? Because that's going to screw me over, won't it? I say, oh, there's no way we could fight a demon god pillar in these Lostbelts, and then plop. Here's a demon god pillar.
Play against that, please.
Part of the on. Again. Oh, I didn't even realize she had evasion on. This is fine. Alright. If I remember my reading correctly, she has sure hit, which will do nothing to invincibility. And we're doing okay here. Not perfection, but not failure yet. Yet being the keyword. Good lord, I got the arms. Okay. Ooh, that's a really good combo wombo for Melt. It's really good, but I can't go with it yet. Let's get the stun. Come on, Waver. Let's get the stun. Let's go, Waver. Let's go. Yes! Got the stun. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. I need caffeine in me. Clearly. Clearly, I need caffeine in me. That's maybe 3,000 points. If I can last one more turn, then things should get easier here. So to enable that, Merlin evade. And then because then we get the full power Melt blast. Good. Ooh, really good. We can do this, do this. We can do this, do this. We can do this. Come on, Melt. You're my only hope now. Merlin and Waver are not putting out anywhere near as much damage as you, which is kind of funny, but still. Alright. Let's go, Melt. Let's go. Blast her to smithereens! Diarrhea caffeine. Not the biggest hit. That was good. Oh, that was glorious there, Melt. Very well done. That deserves a clap for you, Melt. That deserves a clap. I think I got this. In fact, I'm positive I've got this in the bag. And they say not to bring alter egos to a Lancer fight. Ha! I proved them wrong. I don't know who they are, but they are somewhere. Not bad on the bonds, and we get a giant's ring, which I didn't read last time, so we'll read it. Ring that is far too massive for a human to wear. Color with legend and fantasy. It reminds one of the prosperity of ages past. That's very short. No story after that. Alright. Seba. Oh boy, I think I know who I'm up against here. Napoleon. It is time to have some fun, Napoleon. Giant presumably to be Mooseful has been defeated. I believe it's most likely the strongest type of giant we've seen so far.
Mooseful's are flame giants. In Norse mythology, they were the Sith leaving the fire realm of Muspelheim. Basically means their mythology's ultimate badasses. You better believe they're tough, not for the gods wanting to rule them unsupervised. But this was no match for the Grand Armée. Rah!
Defending against the archer's ranged attack. It is powerful, but insufficient to destroy my shield.
No, this is what it's like going up against a real Valkyrie. Fun stuff. Pistons aside, your gear's something else. What is that stuff made of in the Age of Gods? Don't tell me Odin himself forged it.
No strong, brave warriors from a far off land. Your face forced me to reconsider several of my underlying presumptions. And you, Archer, would seem to possess an exceptionally keen eye. My divine shield was indeed forged before Ragnarok and bestowed to me by Odin. It will not break no matter what manner of strange firearm you wield against it.
I'm cool of all times to be right. Though as for my weapon here, this is called a cannon, don't forget it.
It's a designation cannon. I'll remember it. It's simpler than I expected.
Hey, you actually listened to me. I like that. And you're just as beautiful as the Queen, though in a distinctly different way. But sadly, here in Scandinavia, I'm already promised to another. Thanks for the defense. Great teamwork. You've got a knack for this.
Thank you, but I'm afraid the fighting true Valkyrie is much more difficult than the envoys. Adjusting attacks output. Auto maintenance functionality activated. This Lostbelt is full of beautiful, powerful life forms. I still can't determine how strong the Queen is, but even putting her aside, I never thought there would be so many other enemies on par with Sigurd here. My. You shouldn't speak that name lightly, young shield maiden. Words have weight, after all. Now the one who filled you with such dread approaches. If only I had not spoken his name, he might have remained out of sight. I feel this place should make it impossible to detect a servant's distinct presence, yet I can still feel his intense burning cold as clear as day. Scare the Dragon Slayer. Fo-fo! Yeah, it's not safe over by Mash. Come by me, foe.
Now I see, boy, do I ever see. Oh la la, this is a tough one. He's just as the shield Mademoiselle described him, getting goosebumps. But I'm afraid that's where it stops. That isn't enough to make me want to swap my cannon for a white flag. I've still got ammo and plenty of gunpowder. If anything now, I'm just more curious than ever. Just how many shots does it take to break the center of a sword Center of a great hero's spirit origin.
Why are you here, child of Brandstalker? Do you mean to interfere with my task? Don't worry, I hear it's supposed to be a knight now. So in this case, so I'm here just in case Your Majesty needs me, like my princess told me to. Those are the Chaldeans. Well, here they are, just like Her Majesty said. What do you want to do about them, Ophelia? If you want them dead, I can kill them right now. Be quiet, Saber. Ophelia. Your Majesty, would you be so kind as to have Third stand down, or to speak with that young woman? Granted, do you hear that, Third? Third, stand down. As you wish. She went poof. Mash Carolite. It's been a while since we last spoke, yes? 2 years if I'm not mistaken. That's right, it's been a long time, Ophelia. I've been wanting to talk to you again, too. I wanted to tell you about everything that happened to me in Chaldea and on our journey to restore humanity. I wanted to tell you about who I was then and who I am now, and to ask you about the name Cryptor. Looking back, I never really talked with anyone else. I only offered my opinion on what happened in a given moment. I couldn't really express how I felt about things back then. But that's not true anymore. I'm in so many places now, and I've learned so much from so many people. I've learned so much about life, about good and evil, and how people retain their humanity even in difficult times. At Chaldea, even though we're on the same team, I never tried to get to know other members of the Team A. And that's why I want to get to know all of you now. That first year as members of Team A, I want to find out what meaning there was to the time I spent with you all. I see, I'm glad to hear that. You really are innocent, aren't you? But I'm afraid we won't be able to do that, Mash. This is where your journey ends. Ophelia, you've seen so many things I don't know about. I've been to so many worlds I'll never visit. I would love to hear about all of it. I really wish we could sit down and have a long talk. I've felt that way ever since we first met, I mean that. And with how you've grown since then, I think we might have been able to even be better discussion now. But that doesn't matter. I'm not going to change, I can't. I'm a crypto now, with all the responsibility that entails. I can't let you all go, I won't. Even if it means resetting the entire planet. What if I did? That's who the cryptos are, that's who I am, under Lord Castaria Wodeme's guidance. It's strange, isn't it, Mash? You were originally supposed to come with us. Now you've become a demi-servant and our enemy. I'm not sure if this is irony or fate. I don't think of myself as your enemy. We'd like to resolve our differences peacefully if we can. Is that not the case for you, Ophelia? Me? Well, I suppose I...
Whoa there, slow down, let's try not to skip to the end here. Go easy on the poor girl, Mademoiselle Mash.
Napoleon, you and Ophelia already know each other.
Well, this is the second time we've met. We first met when I broke into the castle. In fact, let me be frank. Mademoiselle Ophelia Farmasalone isn't just as beautiful, she's also... my fiancée! Hey, okay!
Fiancé?
Yeah, how the hell? I'm glad that there's some comedy here.
I'm feeling to imagine Ophelia and Napoleon Bonaparte, the heroic spirit, married. But besides, aren't you already married, Napoleon? Oh wait, if I recall correctly, you divorced your wife, but then went on to marry your Archduchess. But then I do suppose there are heroic spirits who make a clean break from their past when they materialize, so... Never mind that. I still can't believe Ophelia is your fiancé. I'm not. Huh? You're not?
Napoleon clearly has a certain taste, you know?
Of course not. I'm one of the 7 chosen cryptos. Such trivialities are rather unimportant right now. Besides, Mash, you said it yourself. The world we grew up in has been completely wiped clean, right? Engagement? Ridiculous. Marriage? Family? Every institution of society humans cultivated is gone. All that remains now is the new worlds in each Lostbelt with new societies and new norms to guide humanity. Take a look at this Scandinavia. The very idea of marriage doesn't even exist.
I proposed to you! You never said no.
You are engaged!
Damn straight. Would you mind letting me finish, Mash? Listen, Ophelia, not saying no outright to a proposal is like saying yes. Don't go all Talleyrand on me now.
I don't think that's logic, Napoleon. I really don't think that's good logic.
I want you to be my beloved Josephine. No, wait, scratch that. That's an awful thing to say. I want you to take your place beside Josephine in my heart. There we go.
You really didn't turn him down? But because the very idea was preposterous, it was so stupid it didn't even matter a response. Regardless of your absurd claims, my silence in no way indicates an affirmative answer.
That's all okay with me. I fell in love with you. Yeah, that's right. I'm in love with you. How's that? Are you convinced now, ma chérie Ophelia Pharmasalon?
You're serious. Damn, Napoleon works fast.
You bet I'm serious. Never been more serious about anything. What's so strange about that? She's one of my main motivations. If a woman I'm in love with is here, I can't just sit back and do nothing now, can I?
Foo! 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 Kyo! Kyo! Your words just as how now as they did back then. I can't stand to listen any longer. Why'd you even think to propose to someone you'd only just...
Haven't you ever heard of love at first sight?
I have neither time nor patience for jokes, and they expect finding for humanity is our enemy. Your Majesty, will you grant me permission to stain this castle's walls with this filthy blood? No. What are you saying, Ophelia? This man seems as if he would make a perfect partner for you. Regardless, ending the life of one I have elected to love is a grave crime. He may be my daughter in charge of growing the tree of emptiness, but as a request I cannot grant. You will capture him without killing him, Ophelia. As you wish, my queen. You heard her, Saber. Neutralize them. No killing. And make extra sure you don't kill Mash Carlight, even by accident.
Got it. Precision work isn't exactly my specialty, but if that's your order for me, fine. So I just have to not kill the shield girl, right?
That's what I said, Saber. Oh my, Ophelia. You can be quite the stubborn girl, can't you?
This won't take long. Uh-oh. Omnisora.
Should be impossible to sense magical energy here, and yet it's so unbelievably powerful. And then there's that odd air about him.
It's not bloodlust, it's possession.
Knocks up at a stable, but I won't turn out like the last one. I'm ready to go, Senpai.
Well, damn, guess I'm the one who stirred this pot. Sorry about that, but don't worry. If we're gonna do this, I'll make damn sure you two make it out alive. Time to undo some of the damage I just did to my reputation here. Go ahead and get all your hopes up, or we'll let you down no matter how big they are.
Oh, Napoleon. He's such a Chad, isn't he? Only Napoleon could say something like that, couldn't he? Only Chadpoleon. Oh no, she's here too. Insulating covering. Passionate good fellow. Alright, so she used a command seal there. Interesting, what does that do? Increased debuff resist. That's annoying. Napoleon, though, he got NP gain up. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. Alright. How does Napoleon do here? So far, so good. Nina from Chaldea Gurus loves Napoleon, Bran, Karna, and Dante's, but especially Napoleon. You know, I wonder why people would love Napoleon especially. He's got such a bombastic personality, too. He's a very interesting servant. He's more interesting than I gave him credit for originally in my head. Definitely more interesting than I had a mental image of. I gotta save that invincibility. I want a Brave Chain for Napoleon's NP to work off of before I set off to attack Sigurd. And Reflector crashed. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later. Permanent Gil / Archer Karna and ripped. Oh, you're not wrong there. Invulnerability oh no. Invince Pierce and a third. Oh no. He's got Invincibility Pierce. This is bad. Merlin's not gonna help me here, is he? Well, if he's got Invincibility Pierce, I'm pretty sure he's single target though, so that's good, right? Right? Single target, right? Alright, this is the turn. Oh, Napoleon. Okay. I drastically misinterpreted what you were saying. My bad. My bad. That's my own fault, though. I was a dum-dum. So in other words, I wasted that. Annoying. Very annoying, but nothing I can really do about it, except evasion. Just in case. What do you do? Overcharge? Divine. This is fine. Ba-ba-bum. No battery, no pierce. Okay, good. I completely misinterpreted what you typed there. This is impossible. Why? Because I am here! They totally got some All Might inspiration in for Napoleon here. I can so see some of All Might in this. Barrier break. Damage cut. Oh, he doesn't actually have an NP. Oh, thank goodness gracious, he doesn't have an NP. He hit like a fucking truck there, though. Good Lord Almighty. Yeah. He's still got all his buffs. So let's do it again. John Caligari's last night. That cigarette just is a... That cigarette is just a worse murder hobo. He is a little bit of a murder hobo, isn't he? Just a little bit of one. That doesn't go down there. Ooh, that damage cut is something insane, clearly. Dragon modification. Oh, thank God for that crit miss. I am very, very scared of how much that guts is going to be for, by the way. Alright, I need to get more NP. Ah, Murder Hobo equaling Musashi. A worse Musashi. Maybe. But does Musashi have a cool cyborg ninja mask? She doesn't have a house and she lives on the streets? You know, that is a very apt description of Musashi, isn't it? A very apt description of Musashi. Oh, bye-bye, Waver. Waver's going night-night now. This is actually good. Because Crime Ballet will help us out. So, we should have this. As long as this guts isn't for an insane number, that is. Please don't be insane. Please don't be insane. Please don't be insane. Oh no. That number. Okay, only 1,000. He's dead to the curse. We got this. Die to the curse that the dead wave are inflicted upon you. We did it. We did it. We did it. Alright, there we go. Another one bites the dust. 2 advantages, anti-dragon, and guts. No guts, no glory, is what they say. Alright, formation restricted, Saber, and only Napoleon. And MASH needs to be 1,000.
front.
Okay. In that case, I think waver. See, I could say screw the rules. I have... It's making us do it like this for a reason. Alright. I could have said screw the rules. I have the mystic code that lets me switch people around, but I'm not going to.
Well, well. You're moving better than last time. We're really stringing the arch next, but its output hasn't fallen. I can still fight, Senpai. I think Napoleon is somehow providing some sort of spell boost.
Don't tell me you forgot. I'm the only hero of humanity in this whole Lostbelt. I believe I'm basically calibrated for fighting here. And that's not even the only trick I have up my sleeve. How about you, great hero?
Now I see. Joint resistance from proper human history, huh? Clever. Good. This would be just boring if you couldn't fight back at least a little. I'm imagining things are sacred smiling.
The anti-dragon MP only makes his MP like 15k stronger than Musashi's against dragons. You could add, he gets 2 arts cards, but that's negated by Musashi's double hit and high NP gen. Yeah, Musashi's got insane NP gen. I will not lie.
Ophelia, release one of my limiters. Very well, I'll give you that. Force Spirit Origin Ascension limiter release. Destroy all who would send her away, my knight. Spirit Origin Ascension.
Ooh, badass.
Phase 2 limiter released. Authorization granted to Heroic Spirit Singer for full employment of Demonic Sword Graham. Now then, how should I kill you? Which one should I kill first? Oh, what am I saying? I'm gonna start with you, lover boy. Maybe that'll shut you up.
Oh, more armor and blades, huh? I see. So you're starting to take us seriously, eh?
I can tell his magical energy is spiking even higher. I haven't even touched him. I can feel the Orthodox growing under the strain. But I can still keep going, Senpai. The Orthodox auto maintenance is keeping its output high and stable. I see, you really have grown, haven't you? You never showed such fierce determination before, Mash. It's dazzling to behold, and beautiful. Ophelia, I don't know what the Cryptor's reasons are for doing this. But even if I didn't, I can't walk away, no matter how strong the Lostbelt servant you control might be. You know, someone who may not have been strong himself, but if he was here now, we'd still get us to not lose just because our opponent was stronger. I see you've grown so much stronger since I last saw you, Mash. Shockingly so, in fact. I'm sorry about this.
Oh, what's that eye?
Huh? Hey, Ophelia, what's up with your eye? Why does it look like that?
It's a mystic eye, but I don't know exactly what it can do. Senpai Napoleon, be ready. She's about to use some sort of powerful spell. Phenomena. Schon off. That armor of yours is impressive, Ish. Ich will es niemals glanzen sen. Huh? What in the Orthodox just increased exponentially.
Actually, otherwise Romani's death and all that work in Arc 1 would be for nothing. Exactly, including her own sacrifice. She sacrificed herself, and it was her will that kept us alive. Not her body, but her sheer willpower, you know? Musashi's 11k stronger. Where does, Okita rank? Do you know? Destructive?
But it's dropping rapidly across the board, even though the auto maintenance is working fine. What's going on? Does this mean you're able to rerun phenomena over a limited area? My Mystic's odds rank is Jewel. Once I've decided I don't want to see something shine, it will never shine in front of me. I never showed this to you before, did I? But now you know. This is what I can do if I feel like it. I'm sorry, Mash, but you're going to sit this one out. So once you find a target, you can manipulate its passage through time. But that's how this domain of true magic. Even the sky can never be just an extension of any regular magecraft. There's more to it, something I'm not seeing.
Worry about that later. Here it comes.
Done talking. I want to get back to it. Let me show you what Graham can do when its limits have been released. It still lays off for its true power, but you'll just have to deal with that. There's no way Ophelia's gonna let me use the third phase. Now time for you to die.
What do you know? The great hero guy hits even harder than the giants. Looks like I can't let my guard down even for a moment. Mademoiselle Mash, if your armor's not working right, just hang in there and focus on defense.
No, I can still fight. I'm not going to return and run. Not for a third time against the same opponent. I can't turn back now, Senpai. Don't you dare overdo it, Mashu. I won't. I'll make sure to just keep shy of being reckless. Keep just shy of reckless. 73 against neutral. NP1 Secret does 69. Musashi's got 80k. Okay, so... I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad for Okita, you know? Okita Daishori. Ow, I just stretched my leg the wrong way. NP gain, unstable output, defense down. I did not see its brilliance. NP gain down. Good lord almighty. You just learned Secret does 104,000 against dragons, 24,000 against Musashi. Okay, so that difference is a little bit there. Oh no, he's got increased. Oh god, this is gonna be hell, isn't it? This is not gonna be fun. That's right, keep laying on that neutral damage. Lay it on me. Do it. We need to start taking advantage of the situation now, otherwise we're always going to be on the back foot. And I don't like being on the back heel. Alright. Go Napoleon. Wipe him out! MP5 not 1. Still not enough to make him better than Musashi, because Buster Up has a 1. Pull down Musashi inside his guts and in the end, it will all come down to what strength and quest the two of them end up getting in the long run, doesn't it? Because the right strengthening quest can make or break a servant. Instant strengthening, attack up. Like, Miu is a terrible servant, but a strengthening quest could make her good. Alright, Mash. Bunker Bolt time, Mashu. And get your target focus there. Doot. Smack him hard, Mash. Ooh, that was actually pretty decent. Charge gain. Oh no. Bind shackles. Crit rate down. Why is she shackling her own servants? He's Secret and Musashi are calculate 90-75 against neutral at 65, and he gets 30%. He's Secret and Musashi are all viable. That's actually pretty cool that you calculated that out, man. That's very cool. Very cool. Alright, Dragon modification. He's got. Oh, he's actually using his MP here. Demonic Sword, pseudo deployment. My flame sees the sun. I am so glad I did that target focus invincibility one. Won't be able to do it again for a while, but that's fine. This is a fight. This is a fight. It's still sad what happened to Mash's MP. Still so sad. Napoleon is Gil Ishtar tier. Really? That's actually a little surprising to hear. Because, I mean, from what I remember, there was never much fanfare about Napoleon. At least from what I remember, and my memory can be spotty sometimes, so, you know. Misremembering is a very high possibility for me.
he's focusing too hard on Napoleon. Napoleon's gonna go down here at this rate. That heal. I need you to last one more turn here, Napoleon. Just one. So you can get your Noble Phantasm off with most power again. People like the characters of Gil and Ren more. I don't know, I mean, I definitely prefer Gil right now, but Napoleon is admittedly growing on me. Good lord, Napoleon, you tanked that like a beast. But yeah, Napoleon is definitely growing on me, I will say. I gotta put the evasion on him just in case this doesn't wipe him. The biggest of memes, of course. As appropriate for Babylonia. That and it got an anime. I'm sure if the Lostbelts get some adaptations into anime, that a lot of servants are going to see boosts in popularity. Oh, I'm so glad I did that evasion. Yep, I'm glad I did the evasion. Although it's only for one attack, so... Bye, Napoleon! You think that'll do anything? You fool. Smash you. Smash you. Mash smash. Go! We did the mash smash. Alright, that's a Seba piece. That was some good popping of the knuckles.
Ooh la la, Lostbelt servant, so this is the power of your demonic sword, huh? It's strong, really strong. Makes me wish I had a whole bunch of them for my Grand Armée. But I guess I'll have to wait for another time. Hey Ophelia, I'm happy you're looking my way, but can't you look a little happier too? Not that angry is a bad look for you, but lighten up a little. I didn't come to profess my love.
Don't let me get you, Ophelia. As a rogue spirit and a hybrid, huh? You're more of a help. You're more of a challenge than I thought. Something's helping you out.
Not important enough, also there's no moral dilemma in destroying it. I mean, it's not really about the important enough or moral dilemma. I mean, FGO is on the uptick. Babylonia was successful enough that it got Solomon animated. So I imagine with Solomon, they might very well do the Epics of Remnant in between. Because the likes of, at the very least, Shinjuku, Shimosa, and Salem would probably be big hits. Not so sure on Agartha, but who knows. And they might do the Lostbelts, you know? They might. Maybe, like, many, many years down the line, but... And Napoleon would be awesome. Can you imagine Napoleon animated?
Maybe it's because you materialize with power your own spirit order could never hope to possess. But it's still not enough. The best you can hope for is Ophelia's mystic eye to stop you in your tracks. You're going to need to be a hell of a lot stronger if you plan on killing me. If you're going to prattle on about love, you better make sure you're good enough to back it up.
Well now, that's food for thought, isn't it?
That was the most impressive dance, everyone. But I'm afraid it's curtains now. Really, that is quite enough. Poor Mash is about to collapse. Can you not see how she's gasping for breath? I cannot abide seeing my beloved children fight to the death. I'm fine. I can still... This is nothing. We've always... As you wish, Your Majesty. Seba. I'm warning you both. Next time I won't hold back. Well, this may not be entirely necessary, but I shall finish myself. Oh, do not worry. I won't kill you and you'll be free and feel no pain. I'm afraid you'll have to stay in the dungeon, but be warned. Resisting this time will not yield such a pleasant dance that is just unfolded here. Let me show you what I mean.
She just froze us.
Bow down, rejoice that such divine powers courses through your body. Bow down, this is the light of the rune inherited from the All-Father himself. I will not hurt you, nor will I rob you of your magical energy. I have simply rendered your body inert. Now stay, savor the depth of my godly power and love. Senpai!
Now I see this is something. Wow, gods really are something else. I seriously can't even lift a finger.
People of proper human history, my new children. I'm a bit disappointed to see this. Apparently it's the best you can do. This is all the combined power of humanity and heroic spirits can offer. I was expecting something more after I was told you destroyed the king who ruled over Russia and Lostbelt, but it seems you are not quite up to the task of killing a god.
There's also an ulterior motive. Ooh, plot twist.
No, you place and accept your sweet response in your mother's lap. Sweet repose in your mother's lap.
Oh, warrior's voice. This is new. Couldn't agree more, Queenie. Gods are eternal, gods are absolute. Humans should never kill one. That's true for of those of us who have become divine spirits, too.
New threat.
Ha! Guess we're not the only surprise visitors today. It's hard to make out our presence with the castle's magical energy getting in the way, but it looks like...
Siren, but Senpai, that Siren isn't heroic spirit. She's...
Damn straight I'm no heroic spirit. Oh. I'm a divine spirit. She thinks she's being cleverly manipulative and capable of defeating us after using us. Interesting. I mean, yeah, there's that subtle manipulation there, isn't there?
My, what a strange thing to say. A divine spirit, you said. No such hollow things are to be found in my Scandinavia. Here I am, the sole god. In which case you must be. Ah, yes, I see. You're here from another Lostbelt, Ophelia. This is Canis, the divine spirit. The Lostbelt servant who serves Lord Kristaria. She's a special emissary with the authority to cross between Lostbelts in order to inspect them. Would you agree with that assessment, Canis? Yeah, sure, that's all accurate. But you know, after poking my head in here and seeing a demigod on a demonic sword wheeler going at it, followed by an actual god showing off her power, I can't help but want a little reward for myself. Reward? Don't worry, I'm not demanding you hand over your life or anything. Yeah, just think that one ought to do the trick. It's been known not having anyone to kill these last few months. Almost as dull as following your precious man's orders all the damn time.
She's a barrel of destructive impulses, this one. This ancient Greek spirit is obviously pretty excited about killing. And she's got some kind of boost from the god of the sea or something. No wonder she feels powerful enough to go around calling herself a divine spirit. So who's she gonna kill?
Hey woman, I'm talking to you. From Salone, was it?
Where's her spear gonna end up falling? Ophelia? No, it wouldn't be her, but it'll be someone similar. Someone she's not gonna fight as a servant. In which case...
I can't authorize that. I'm certain you still don't have the permission to fight. Your power is meant to help Lord Kristaria make his ideals reality. That's not to be used for idle mischief. The hell? Ideals? Did you just say ideals? That jackass's goals have nothing to do with ideals. He's just a vindictive little bitch. Ambition desires too big for his human britches. That's all he's got. So much so that I actually feel better about myself for losing to such a shitty piece of work. But I digress, I still gotta decide who I'm gonna kill. Don't worry, Farmer Sloan, it's not you. I think I'm gonna go for... Master Chaldea. So you killed the King of Russia, did you? What'd you note? I got a thing for killing kings myself. Looks like you and me got a lot in common, so I got an idea. Let's have a go! Hey, what do you think you're doing pointing that thing at me?
Ooh la la, sorry about that. What'd you know, my arm just slipped a bit. You can't be more than 10 centimeters away, putting you in point-blank range of a cannon. Divine spirit or not, I don't think you can dodge it. Want to find out?
Ha! So you can move, King of Europe, and here I thought you'd been hit with a primordial rune.
Ha! Let's just say this is one of those adrenal rush things. Maybe you've heard about them.
I like your style, heroic spirit. You're a straight shooter in more ways than one. It makes you easy to kill.
Well now, didn't think you'd block the round with just a hand.
Of course I did. I didn't hurt a damn bit. I'm a divine spirit, remember? What, you don't believe me? Go ahead, fire another Corsair too to even do that.
Ugh.
Why not just take a little off the top of your head? Ooh. Hell's up with this castle. What is it you fancy for the likes of me? Killing against the rules or something? Indeed, I prefer elegance over boorishness.
You heard the queen. She's the scariest thing here. If she says no, there's no arguing.
Yeah, do I look like I care? Out of my way, sword boy.
These are my quarry. I don't recall tossing them to a feral beast. So before you start yapping about a reward again, maybe you do your damn job and tell us your master's message.
So somebody never learned to share, huh? Didn't pay you for such a loyal lapdog.
Dog, huh? That brings back memories.
Everything even similar to those happened from here ages ago. There aren't any animals left to draw analogies here to Scandinavia. They're all gone. It's all going away. That goes for you too, Canis. I don't know how rotten the world Coven is, but now that you're in this one, you'll end up the same way. If that's what you want, go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll make sure you end up staying here for a long, long time. Pales in comparison to the Grand Archer. Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. The Grand Archer turns his buster attacks into noble phantasms. I feel like I'm gonna be scared by. So that's how it is. Interesting. Archer's nice and simple, but the Scandinavian Lostbelt's a real mess. It's way more interesting. Don't worry, I'm not so uncovered to do anything to run in. For it, I'd say that someone else has that covered. You win. No more killing unarmed brats. Let them off the hook for killing the Tsar. Best to do this sort of thing in your own world anyway. Ain't that right, sword boy? Are you satisfied now, Canis? Can't you tell how couldn't be more done? Don't you talk to me, Ophelia. Just shut up, don't say a word. Don't even look at me. I hate women like you more than anything. And I've killed you long ago if you weren't a crypter. How would we actually agree about something? But how we feel has nothing to do with our jobs. Now hurry up and do yours. Back in Russia, you are only due to us to act as an observer, but this time around you've got a little something extra, haven't you? Oh, you've got more guts than I've given you credit for. If you can give as good as you take, it might not be so bad after all. Here comes with a message from my boss just this once.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Queen of the Scandinavian Lostbelt. My apologies for delivering a recorded message rather than visiting in person. I'm Götterdämmerung Wardime. I'm in charge of the largest Lostbelt, Greece, and the leader of the Cryptos. As for you Chaldeans, welcome to this bleached earth. As your senpai, I'm proud to welcome you here.
I'm the only senpai here, Wardime.
While I confess that doing so required some speculation on my part, I have taken the liberty of sending this message onto the King of Scandinavia with the assumption you will all be present as well. Given how you triumphed in Russia and how close this Lostbelt lies to it, I am confident you will have reached it by the time this message is delivered. Our goal is to rebuild human history. This entails recreating a land for gods to inhabit. Probably human history was not a mistake per se, but neither was it a correct. Instead of a loss, a gain resulting in net benefit, they became caught in a system that resulted in unchecked growth for both. It was an incredible waste. It should have been a virtuous cycle was effectively stuck in a rut. A foreign god wept to see the state of this planet and decided to grace it with their presence. As cryptors, our duty is to help the Lostbelts take root and become stronger than proper human history. The King of Mages' answer to humanity's failure was to have other humans incinerated, but not me. I chose to rewrite history with the foreign god's help. People have had gods running the world behind the scenes in ancient times. They believed the gods were both the planet itself and the laws of nature that govern it. But humanity lacked self-awareness. Those laws were meant to be used, not obeyed. It was a mistake that led to humanity and the gods parting ways. Humanity did not forget the gods. They abandoned that possibility once it became on the hand of them. Your Majesty, Queen of Scandinavia. You care for a mythological ecosystem that met its end in a self-imposed ruin, rather than one which ended with its people forgot Greece. Keep the Tree of Emptiness safe. As long as it exists, the Lostbelt will never vanish. I implore you turn your back on your fate and to close the path to survival. Once you do that, I would like nothing more than you to face off against my own Tree of Emptiness. My Tree of Emptiness is already fully grown. The Norse world has Yggdrasil, the world tree that serves as the foundation of its estuary realm. Greece now houses a Tree of Emptiness supporting the very heavens. Thus it's been dubbed the World Tree Atlas by my ally, the great god Zeus. Chaldeans, I can say that as far as you're concerned, Atlas is your greatest and most important target. The root of my Lostbelt Tree's emptiness can now cover 80% of the Earth's surface. Even if you succeed at cutting down every other Lostbelt tree, you will never be able to restore proper human history so long as Atlas remains standing. Queen of Scandinavia, you are a god and I have high hopes for you. Indeed, you could even think of this as the gods taking revenge on humans who are usurping their throne. As for me, I'm prepared to make full use of the gods, despite being a human myself. I will create a fully realized age of gods, a glorious history where humans' weakness is the thing of the past. It'll be a world that will endure no matter how heated human consciousness becomes, a place where life can flourish with neither deficit nor fragmentation. Be warned that I will show no mercy to any who would stand in the way of that goal. I hope that, alongside Ophelia, you will choose the best possible future. Lord Kostaya. That's a declaration of war if I'd never heard of one.
Wrong was declaration of victory. That's how you should hear it. Thanks to the Lord Kursaria's leadership, the Cryptos have already begun a new chronicle for humanity. So he's the Crypto leader. I see. So he wishes to restore the age of gods and help us take our revenge. Fascinating. Does that mean I'm the closest to his ideal? My Scandinavian tree's emptiness will continue growing as it is. It'll eventually swallow his Lostbelt as well. Of course, Lord Kursar would be perfectly happy with that outcome. He has even said he would like nothing better than that, and Greece is not necessarily the best. Oh, is that so? How admirable of him. What's more, he says he will make full use of us gods. Indeed, my Scandinavian never did have anyone willing to voice such grand ambitions. Right, he's a damn avatar full of features and yours. I'm making Zeus get along great. Zeus is nation god for Mediterranean, yes. I remember now, Canis. I've heard that name before. As I recall, it belonged to a ferocious member of the Argonauti, a tyrant who boasted that she was a god by the virtue of her strength, beloved by the sea. No, wait, she was not beloved by the sea, but tainted by... Canis, what are you? So you point your spear at an ally's throat. This is a great deal of your master's judgment and adjutants. Stop it, Canis. What do you mean to completely betray Lord Kursaria's trust in you? Begone, Canis. Your rule in this Lostbelt is over. Don't bother stopping by the Lostbelts either. I'm told that a number of heroic spirits from proper human history have shown up in the ocean now that the god of the seas is gone. I ask that you return straight to Lord Kursarians without stopping anywhere else. Good point. Besides, we've still got to check in on that pain in the ass Artemis. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be out of your hair and on my way straight back to your precious Lord Kursaria real soon. See you around. So long, Chaldeans. You guys are probably gonna rot in this dungeon and end up the wrong end of Swordboy's blade. Not gonna lie, she's looking really bleak for you. But hey, I want a chance to kill you as myself. Sure been crush the weirdos in this Lostbelt. Now that we've had a chance to say hello and all that, next time we meet, the gloves come off. Make sure you are halfway decent warriors by then. If you want something with lifeless eyes, I'd go fishing. You don't like Canis, you don't like the Greek gods either? Yeah, Canis is a bit of a bitch! And you want Scotty now? I think everybody wants Scotty now. That's another section complete, by the way.